I'm doing a couple of separate videos to highlight some really cool gear that I think deserves a little bit more attention. This is something that's very new to my system, something that I would normally not see myself using. This is a Garmin Tread XL overland GPS unit. It's a satellite unit. I'm not a technical guy. I'm not an electronics guy. My truck has a built-in GPS. My phone obviously has navigation and mapping. So, I felt for the most part covered. That being said, I spent a lot of time off-grid, but yet still in my truck. I can think of specific times when I was in Nevada. I was hunting elk in the Shell Creek Range. I was up on all these Forest Service roads. I had no service with my cell phone. I didn't really know where I was going. I'm staring at maps, trying to find out old roads, new roads, and it was just kind of a conundrum. And I've had a couple of instances where I've been in Manitoba and Vancouver where I've actually broken down. Just kind of felt silly that I was relying on my cell phone. When I'm in the backcountry, I use a Garmin inReach, and that's how I communicate with my family. It's how I communicate with my partners, and that's just kind of how I even communicate the stories of what's going on and where I am. And it's a safety net for me. It has an SOS button. It has the ability to reach out to the Coast Guard, tell them where I am, that I'm in a serious situation, a possible loss of life. And it's an ultimate lifeline. All the pilots that I fly with use them. All the hunters that I hunt with use them. But I don't travel with one in my truck, and I've been asked that question. I can't even tell you how many times, and I never really had a good answer other than I have my cell phone. But then I started thinking about how many times I lose signal, and having the Garmin, having this satellite device where I can still communicate even without a cellular signal, having the inReach built into this, having mapping when I'm on the road system, having mapping if I have to go to overland. I can set routes, I can communicate with other guys I'm with, tell them where I'm at. It has weather on it. It's just a far more of a usable system than I thought I would ever need. And I have some buddies that do overlanding, and they were always kind of haranguing me for not having a system like this in my truck. And I said, I really don't overland. But they said, it doesn't matter. How many times do you lose signal? I started thinking about it. It's quite a lot. So it's just really important to me. This is not a system that I ever thought I'd have in my truck, and now I can honestly say I'll never have a truck without this system again.